me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true.
Said you're scared I'll let you down. Stick around and you'll find out. Don't you wanna make...
In today's video we're going to be talking about, is this the end of Volk? This is low-key the best outcome for Volk, because Ilya's moved up. He don't have to fight Ilya again. Everyone knows he ain't winning that Ilya fight. Even if he came in his prime, I'm still not picking him to beat Ilya in that fight. Now he's getting an easier opponent that hasn't fought him before, and he is getting an immediate title shot after 2 KOs in a row, which I agree with. He should get a title shot, because it was Islam on short notice, which he shouldn't have taken, and then Ilya. And he would have been getting the title shot regardless of if Ilya moved up or not. But I do think maybe an Evloev matchup would have been better for Volk, because it's not dangerous. It's not as dangerous matchup. He's not KOing people. He's taking them to decisions. As a Volk fan, it wouldn't really be a worry, because Volk is coming off 2 KOs in a row, the head kick, and then the Ilya fight, and he's 36 years old at featherweight. Like, Lopes is arguably the most dangerous matchup he could have got other than Ilya. Like, what other matchup is more dangerous than that? I actually can't, be like... Yeah, the only other option is Morsa. How is your Rodriguez number 5, man? Bloody hell. But Lopes is probably the other most dangerous matchup he could have got other than Ilya, because he's got the KO ability. He dropped Ortega, who's known for having a good chin, 2-3 times in the first round. Obviously, that fight still went to decision. But Volk's gonna have to go out there from the first round and just take him down. At least until he tires him out, so he doesn't have the same power in his shots. Because Volk cannot stand and bang with him, not even stand and bang, he can't even strike with him. He can't be taking that risk at this age. He's going to be slower than Lopes, he's not going to be as strong as Lopes. Like, he can't be taking the risk. Like, he should have gone in there with the Ilya fight. He should have gone in there with the game plan of taking Ilya down from the first round, to be fair. That's what he should have done. That's what he needs to do in this fight. But we have seen him do this before. We have seen Volk do this before. He did this in his Yair fight. In his Rodriguez fight, where he had a heavily grappling and wrestling heavy approach to that fight, and that allowed him to win the matchup with the mixing up of the takedowns. But he will need to build on that and do even more, and not spend as long on the feet, because Diego Lopes has KO power that Yair Rodriguez does not have, and that is just a fact. And Volk's chin is not the same as it used to be, and every single one of Volk's fights, he always moving backwards with his chin up in the air. I don't know why he does this. Like, it must be a habit at this point. It's like God decided, Volk couldn't be the best fighter in the world, even though he was pound for pound number 1. They were just like, nah, fuck this man Volk. We're now gonna decide when he moves backwards, he's gonna leave his chin up in the air. Like, obviously he's gonna get KO'd by fucking Ilya, mate. Like, it's so annoying. But he's been doing it in like a lot of his fights recently, and if he does it in this fight, he's gonna get KO'd, and that's just a fact. And I can see him doing this. I can see him doing it if he hasn't changed up, and if he doesn't stop moving backwards with his chin up in the air, he's going to get caught by Lopes 100%. And I don't think Volk has the same recovery as Brian Ortega. Ortega's still young. Ortega's still in his prime, even though he low-key don't look like it. He don't look like it, but you know what I mean, like he is. I ain't trying to hate, but he did kind of look like a wet bag in his last fight. But I don't know if Volk has the same recovery as an Ortega, because the last 2 fights of Volk we've seen him get hit by a hard shot and he's just gone out. He's just gone out, mate. Like that. Would that happen in the same with Diego Lopes? Right. But I'm also thinking people are overrating Diego Lopes' power, because that Brian Ortega fight still went 3 rounds. Like, yes, he did dominate and beat Brian Ortega very convincingly. Dropped him like 3 times in the first. But that fight still went all 3 rounds, and he didn't finish Brian Ortega. So this does have something to say about his finishing potential in this fight. If he couldn't finish Brian Ortega after dropping him 3 times, how is he going to finish Volk? Like, I'm contradicting myself here, but do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Volk is the better skilled. He's got more experience. He's got the better tools to beat Lopes. But we've seen him move back with his chin up in the air throughout his career. We just do. It's an inevitable fact of life that Volk moves back with his chin in the air. And unless he's changed this, he's gonna lose. We're gonna see him get slapped again, and I don't think I can take that. My heart can't take that, mate. Like, I live in the UK, yeah. So, like, at 6:30, 5:30, mate, I don't want to see Volk get KO'd, do you know what I mean? It actually making me emotional. But if he has stopped moving back with his chin up in the air, which I think surely he must have now, because it's such a known thing. Like, so many people have said this. Like, the only reason I recently watched all the Volk fights because I was bored, so I noticed it. But like, I clocked it before that because someone else was saying it. Like, MMA gurus saying it, other people been saying it. Like, what? Like, he literally did an interview with Lucas Tracy, so there's no way you don't see this. We need to make a meme, yeah, of like, oh, it's like Volk, yeah, moving back with his head up, or like some shit. We need to make a meme, yeah. Actually, fuck that, I don't really care. Back to what I was doing. Volk's got the superior skills, he's got the cardio, definitely advantage, he's got the cardio advantage. Lopes was kind of tiring out later on in that Ortega fight. Definitely didn't have the same pop in his shots. Like, he didn't finish Ortega after dropping in 3 rounds in the first. Obviously, that could be something to say about Ortega's recovery, but like, he's got 2 KOs in the UFC, which is decent. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And he had 2 just before he got into the UFC, and some other ones as well. But like, we're talking about Pat Sabatini. Like, I'm not saying he's not necessarily chinny. Like, he's not known for having a strong chin, though. Sadiq Youssef, mate. I remember watching that. That was only like a minute, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I literally look. Yeah, wait. I think that might be 4 minutes in, actually. I don't know. 4 minutes in, a minute in. Well, he hasn't fought in 8 months. That's crazy. I wonder when he found out about this Volk fight. Because when did Ilya announce he was moving up? I swear it can't have been that long ago. I swear it was only like 2 months ago. So like, why was Lopes sitting out? Did they already know? Well, yeah, obviously, like, chat shit. Back to the fight. Lopes is very dangerous in the pocket. Yeah, it's just a fact. We saw it in the Ortega fight. Obviously, it's not the same type of fight. Like, Ortega and Volk are very different fighters. Like, the styles are completely different. Well, it depends. Volk can have that grappling, and actually, nah, I'm chatting shit. and he's good in the clinch. Volk will avoid this though. Volk's very good with his movement, staying on the outside. The void, like Mighty Mouse likes to say, he's very good at doing that. And he should be able to, with his movement, stay away from most of Lopes's big meaty hooks. But I don't know if I can trust Volk, to do what he needs to do for 5 rounds. Because Volk low-keyed up. Why am I saying low-key so much? Like, oh, bird, mate. What? Volk, mate. Volk's got an ego, mate. Like, he's a nice guy. We all love Volk. Cooking with Volk, we love it. He's got an ego. It's a fact, mate. Why else would he take that fucking Islam fight on short notice, mate? Like, unless he's got a fat ego. So, like, I don't know if I can trust Volk to, like, not let his ego get in the way. We see it with loads of these fighters, mate. Charles Oliveira, Mike Chandler, rematch 2. Well, I don't know why I said rematch 2, mate. Mike Chandler, Charles Oliveira 2. 5th round, after doing exactly what he needed to do for 4 rounds, Oliveira brings his guard down, gets it. And then there's the 5th round controversy of Chandler cheating, obviously, but ref should have stepped in. Not his fault. Well, it was on purpose, but we've seen from the Ortega fight, as the fight goes on, Lopes does lose his power. And he did drop Ortega like 3 times, and he didn't put him away in the next 2 rounds. So I think that the only rounds that we're going to see a KO in is the first 2, unless Lopes can get that KO in the first 2 rounds. I don't think he's going to win this fight. He doesn't have the skills to beat Volk. Volk's too good for him. And unless he's going to KO Volk in the first and the second round, and if Volk comes in with the right game plan of coming in with the grappling and the wrestling heavy game plan from straight off the bat, there's going to be no chance of that knockout. Because by the time they get onto the feet in the later rounds, Lopes doesn't have the pop in his power to knock out Volk. I'm getting gas saying this, mate. He ain't knocking out Volk. He ain't getting my boy. He ain't getting him, mate. Everyone knows this, mate. He ain't got that power, mate. My boy Volk, is gonna go out there, take him down, mate. Hit him with the fucking ground and pound from fucking standing up, basically, mate. Mate, when I edit this, I'm gonna pull up a picture, of Volk doing ground and pound, he's literally standing up. Goatest ground and pound in the game, mate. That's why he's my mate. Fuck. Let's go. He's getting the belt back, mate. I remember, after that Ilya fight, I was convinced he was never getting the belt back. My mate said to me he's not getting the belt back, mate. I'm pretty sure, mate, we were gonna make a bet. We didn't. But, mate, he said Volk's never getting that belt back, mate. Watch on Saturday as Volk gets that belt back, mate. Fucking, I'm so gassed, mate. Like, I feel with Volk taking the year and 2 months off, or however long it's been now, since the Ilya fight. It's getting cold now in my room. Taking that time off with the family since the Volk fight. I actually think, not the Volk fight, the Ilya, it was the Volk fight, the Ilya fight. I think he's going to be bad, to be fair. Like, I don't think he's going to lose, like, he ain't really knocking people out that much, so it's not like he's going to be losing his viciousness. Mate, like, we're going to see Volk get that belt back on Saturday, and no one else can convince me otherwise, mate. I see MMA Guru saying, oh, mate, Lopes is going to win, and changing his pick, mate. He always does this, mate, little pussy behaviour, mate. Stick with your gut. Like, he's talking about being based, mate. Like, stick with what your balls tell you, mate. Like, changing your pick. Like, fucking hell, mate. And you don't even have any bias for it. It's literally just because you don't trust Volk. Like, I don't trust Volk either, mate. But you look at the results, mate. The skills. You look at that previous fights, mate. How, mate, you're telling, mate, like, Lopes went to decision with Danige. I know that was on short notice, but everyone thought he was going to KO him. Did they not, mate? I thought he was going to KO him. He did not, mate. And that was a competitive decision with, like, an unranked... Well, he could be number 15. I don't think he is. An unranked, like, featherweight. Is he a featherweight? Probably a featherweight, because it's 165 cash. Was it a 1.5? 150 cash? What was it? A 160, actually? Was it a 160? No way. It might have been. Oh, mate, it was as well. Because I'm chatting shit. He's not a featherweight, he's a lightweight. Danige is a lightweight, an unranked lightweight. And Lopes is a featherweight, so it would have been a 160 catch weight. Oh, mate. Yeah, so I think I'm beefing Lopes a bit too much about that. But I still don't think he's winning this one, mate. Like, he's got the KO power in the first round, the second round. But if Volk is going to do what I'm saying, yeah. Me and Volk think the same, mate. Like, except from I didn't think he was going to take that short notice fight with Islam. Like, I don't know why he did that, but right now we're on the same wavelength. I know what he's thinking. He's thinking he's going to go out there from the first round, fucking take him down, yeah. Start with a ground and pound, probably threaten some submissions just for the lols, mate. Do some fucking emojis for the fans, yeah. Do that round 2, round 3. No, round 1, round 2, round 3. Maybe another round 4. Let him get back onto his feet. Little gas Lopes. Give him a little fucking bap. Little beat him up with a jab, mate. Get him with a jab from range, mate. Get him with the low kicks, mate. Mate. Like, obviously he'll do that from the first rounds, obviously. Like, he's not going to not strike with it. But, like, I mean, like, Volk is going to go out there with a grappling and wrestling heavy game plan in the first 3 rounds, especially because he knows, we both know, that Lopes loses that KO power after the second round. Like, even after the first, like, he dropped Ortega 3 times. I've said it many times. Like, I'm not gonna say it again. Volk by decision. That's my pick. I'm not even gonna ask you to give me your opinion because I don't care. I don't care, mate. Volk's winning this one, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Let me know what you think. I don't care about your opinion, but just comments to the lows in a bit.